Hello and welcome to the Creative Woman Cafe, a place where your creativity flows. One of the components of the holy grail of creativity is educating the creative expectation. I was working on a different video on procrastination when my farrier came here to trim my horse's feet. So I mentioned to him what I was working on, and he informed me that he didn't think that procrastination was a very big issue for many people at all, which was certainly a surprise for me. But what I took away from the conversation was that there's basically two ways of approaching a project. And there's sort of like two groups of people. The first group is able to just jump right in and start the project and run with it. And they're typically the group that labels the second group as procrastinators. And that's understandable because the second group from the outside doesn't actually look like they're doing anything. But what they're doing is they're figuring out what information they might need to do the project and where to gather it from. So the interesting thing is that ironically both groups finish the project in about the same time frame. And the reason for this is that the first group that was able to just jump right in often has to redo part of their project. Whereas the second group, because the procrastinators, because they spent more time gathering information in the beginning, they usually can just do the project and get it done without having to redo anything. So again, they finish at about the same time. Now this painting is an example of that process for me, because I had done and it's not finished, just so you know, her face is just the underpainting still. Anyway, I had done a sketch for this several months ago, but never taken it any further. And because I was in a painting class, I needed to have a painting, so I painted the sketch onto this canvas and took it in. But I actually had no idea how I was going to paint it. And when the instructor realized that, she gave me just some tips and information that just made it so I could jump right in, and I had such a great time painting the underpainting for this. And I left there completely elated from seeing my creativity flow onto the canvas. So the next time we're faced with a project that we don't feel like we can start, rather than beating ourselves up for procrastinating, why not ask ourselves the question, what information do I need in order to feel comfortable starting this project? And if you do that, I think you'll be amazed at how quickly your project comes together and how easy it is to finish it. So join me in the Creative Woman Cafe, where we explore the holy grail of creativity and learn to direct our creative flow more productively.